our job is to take these animals out so that they can meet you and you can learn more about them. And then that way, if there's an animal that might be in trouble in the wild, you've met one up close, and now you know even more about them. You can go tell all your friends. You can go home and tell your family. So that's what our job is. He might get his name from. What do you think? He screeches. He makes a noise. It kind of sounds like a big screech. We are at J. Allen Axon Montessori School, and we just brought some of our animal ambassadors from Busch Gardens for the kids to be able to meet and see up close. We brought a red-ruffed lemur named Zenny. We also brought a screech owl named Emmett, and we had a red-crested Turako named Benny. You know?
They're hollow.
Hollow. Thank you. They are hollow bones, which means that they are lighter, and they allow them to be able to fly. Conservation is really our message at Busch Gardens. It's very important to us that people understand not only make connections with animals, but then take those connections to the next level of taking action. Kids these age are so impressionable, and they really, first of all, enjoy animals, and second of all, they can make such a big impact in their environment, even at the elementary school level. And a lot of times he wants to be out with us. Anybody know where lemurs are found in the wild? Where are lemurs found?
I think they're found in Madagascar.
You're right. They are found only in Madagascar in the wild.
Zenny, he is 2 years old, and Zenny was hand-raised at Busch Gardens since he was just several months old. He is an animal ambassador, which means that he travels around the country. He is definitely our superstar.
Hi, Zenny. You guys did a really great job. I'm glad he came out to see you.
His job is to help us teach others about red-ruffed lemurs in the wild. As far as Emmett goes, he's our screech owl. He's about 6 years old. And Emmett is another animal ambassador. He's one that tends to be really popular with kids, especially in elementary schools, because a lot of times they're just fascinated by owls and amazed that such a small owl, like a screech owl, can be such a big predator.
Yeah. So he doesn't want to be anywhere near anything that is too much bigger than him. However, they can be really good parents. So he would possibly have a mate in the wild, and they would have babies, and they'd raise the babies together.
And then we also have our red-crested Turako Benny. That is such an exotic bird. Most people have never even heard of a Turako before.
Now, he can actually talk to other birds with that crest. If he is nervous or if he's scared, he'll put that crest all the way back. And when he's really excited, he can actually put it all the way forward.
He's a great message because he really helps out his environment by helping to repopulate plants and fruits and vegetables that he has eaten in the rainforest in Africa.
Because he's a primate, and that means that he can actually get the same colds and stuff that we can. So it's not to say that anybody in here is sick, but we don't want to have anything transferred back and forth.
You have Germ-X.
All right, one last question, then we'll put Zinni in.
Our job is to take our message of conservation across the state of Florida. We know that by people making these connections with our animal ambassadors, they are going to really take our message to heart. It's also going to, hopefully, we're going to have them come to our parks and be able to see more of these animals up close.
I've never heard of them eating bats, but I would imagine if he sees a nice juicy bat, he might eat it. They actually like to eat snakes as well. If they can find small little snakes, they'll eat those. So screech owls are really good